And we are back! KGS legend Murugandi, welcome again.
Thank you.
Nice shirt, what's that?
Oh, that's yeah. Well, thanks. It's just a shirt. Yeah.
2008 what?
Lost. It's don't worry about it. I got it from somebody. It's,
yeah. This is what's the position we had yesterday?
Yes, this is the continuation of round 5 of the Dutch Championships between Alexander Eerbeek and Peter Brouwer. Big 2, yes.
Big 2 against Danone.
Against Danone, yes, Peter Brouwer. Peter Brouwer is black and Alexander Eerbeek is white.
I had the last move correct.
Yes.
So I had like
nice.
6 points yesterday.
Yes.
Let's see how much I scored today.
Okay. So this move is very problematic for white because he has a lot of shape issues now. And now white has to fight back. So let's see what happens. So white reinforces. Protects from the cut. And black continues to make white's shape look bad. Now white has to somehow fight back in that position, in that direction, because this is very this would be a very nice move for black. It aims at this snapback.
Yeah.
So white Ataris here, but
he connects.
No, you might think so, but like this, it's very painful because this is strong. Black is strong on the top, and white will be chased towards black's strength. So he has no eyes, so he will maybe even die.
So what's the use then of this Atari?
Yeah, it's well, it's first of all a probe. I mean, black will respond, and he will later have more agi in this area. That's just what he's aiming for. It's a free move, because he can't do anything here anyway. So it's a free move that he might later be able to use. And actually that also happened.
Okay.
Yeah, now he just has to come back here. This stone will be cut off now, which happened in the game. But like I said, later this move will have some kind of function. You will see it. Alexander plays a lot of these moves that are for free. And later they will function in some way. It will have a use. So it's very interesting to see how he uses those free moves.
Okay. Now white has to make a double empty triangle.
Yes, exactly. A horrible shape. So he has to come back. Where does black play now? Yeah, just very good. Just connect. Solid connection. And well, if white doesn't play in this area, he's still, he has a lot of problems. Black will play here. This will be huge. So white has to play there. So he plays here. And now black has to be careful of his own, because this cutting point becomes interesting now. Do you see that? Because now white goes here, so all this IG is now dangerous. For
the cut area here. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Okay.
I see.
Even if white will just play like this and black will go out, this will all be white. Because you can Atari, and yeah.
Okay.
So black just defends, which is very nice. Where would you play now?
I would capture this stone.
Okay, that's a very good lesson, because that's wrong. If you play here,
Yeah.
and if black will just Atari, you will take the stun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Of
okay.
course.
So now,
That's a big corner.
yeah, it's a very big corner, but now black has Sente. So he has a very important move to attack this group. He will play here. This is very painful, because white will just run away, and black will run along, and you see.
Yeah, I see this.
So everything is working together again. Black stones are cooperating, whereas white is still running. His group is not alive, and this more or less is out of danger. I
Actually,
mean,
this also.
yeah, that's a nasty point, nasty shape here, but black has all sorts of possibilities to still, go out here and threaten these kind of things to make eye shape. It's harder on white than it's on black at this point. So this is actually locally very small. I mean, locally it's big, but generally in the whole board situation and the timing, it's small. Because, oh wait, how was it? It was like this, yeah, okay. So, now white has a weak group in the center. So you have to consider that weak group. If you have a weak group, always reinforce it.
But they can almost kill this group or not?
No, I don't think it's possible to kill.
Huh?
Sorry?
Oh no, yeah, I see this liberty here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, for example, if black will play like this, and white will defend, black plays here, or, well, here, first do like this, black has to come back, and now you can kill everything,
Well,
you see, because you,
yeah.
So it doesn't look very dangerous for white.
It looks dangerous for
Yeah,
me, but
okay.
it is not.
It's not, well, yeah, it's less dangerous than you might think.
Okay.
So now, if white plays there and black gets to play this, and it's very nice.
So white plays there.
Yeah, exactly, very good. White has to fight back. And from this point on, Alexander really showed his fighting spirit, which was very nice. He was behind now, but he managed to, yeah, maybe, you know, make it more difficult and, yeah, maybe get something out of it. So this reinforces his
okay,
group.
so he tries to capture this? Or?
Yeah, he's also emphasizing this weakness here of black, and he's thinking about maybe later attacking it. So this helps reducing black, attacking these stones, and making yourself, which is the most important, making your own group stronger. So, yeah. So where this does 3 things at the same time, this does only 1. So that's yeah, very important. So now black defends here.
Okay, so white has to...
Yeah. White plays here. It's a nice shape move. And now he's
Completely safe.
Yeah, exactly. Very safe and alive.
Okay.
And at this point, where do you think black plays?
I don't know, maybe cut here, so to, I don't know, or defend your territory.
Yeah. Well, let's think back about the Fuseki, the complete beginning of the game, when Alexander played here instead of responding at his weak group and making his weak group strong. So if you look at this move now, it looks sort of useless.
It's a little bit close to the thickness of black.
Exactly. So you can see now that white made a mistake somewhere, because black is very strong here, and he has a lot of points in the upper side of the board, first of all. But this strength of black, white played very close to it. So there's a huge gap in this area. This is still weak. So black chose to now go in, and yeah, all the weaknesses of white will become very obvious.
But Murugandi, you cannot read minds, of course. But do you think that black made this strange-looking move because he knew that this would be too close?
Yes.
Is this possible that people think so much ahead?
I think partly it is, yeah. Peter, with this move, he was just planning to cut white, and by cutting white, he will give white 2 problems. So you know.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why if you have 2 problems, eventually it will haunt you. It will keep coming back at you, because white reinforced here, but now this is weak. Now here is a problem. You see, black takes it very easy. He just reinforces himself.
Okay, but I don't. This not this one move, and it's between like all kinds of white stones.
Yeah, it looks like that, but this is very wide. There's a lot of space here, and this is still very weak. I mean, like you said, there are still cutting points, for later. And this now is pincer. There are 2 stones here. This is very strong. So
yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay. So what does white now? What do you think?
I would,
Here. Yeah. Well, first, white plays a very nice move, which is this one. And this really shows Alexander's fighting spirit.
It's like a kind of thank you move, or not?
Yeah, it looks like a thank you move, but in fact, this is a very bad shape for black. Black doesn't gain anything from this stone, whereas white, like this move, he gets another free move in an area that maybe later he can use. And you will see that this move comes into play later on. It's very nice.
This is completely like a black wall. How can this move become useful?
Because he wants to fight. Alexander has to fight now, because he has problems. This, and this is all separated because of this move. This is strong. So he has to fight back. This is his moment to try to take the game back into his own hands, to try to make something out of it.
But can you understand that I think it's difficult to understand that this is a good move?
Yeah. Well, you see, black is already very strong.
Yeah.
So let me try to explain it to you. He doesn't want to play here around this area because this is already strong. So he doesn't want to play another move towards his own strength, close to his own strength. And if white plays this move, if black responds, locally this shape is very bad. Black doesn't gain anything from this move in this area. And what white does is he reinforces his own weak group. He gets another stone close to his own weak group. And he somehow makes this work together.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, yeah. So now white plays here.
But that was not good,
Yeah.
like yesterday you told me.
Yeah. So sometimes it is good because this
Here's no black stone.
exactly. So if it's like this here, black would want to play on this stone, but the shape here, the space is too small, so black doesn't have a nice move.
Did it happen like this?
Yeah, this happened.
Okay, now black plays here.
No, you might think so, but that also didn't happen. It's a very good suggestion because a lot of players make this mistake as well.
Is this really a mistake to play there?
In this case it is, yeah. Most of the time you want to think about making a base. That's why a lot of people would play here now.
Yeah.
But this move immediately invokes a white jump. And what you can see now is that these stones and these are coming together. So the weak groups, the weak stones of white, are combining and together they're becoming strong.
I even see, now I see
Yeah.
this word, funny.
Yeah. So, and this, locally, black, it's only in one part of the board. It doesn't try to attack, it only tries to make a base and it's very small. So this would be very efficient for white.
Okay.
So what black wants to do is play here, which happened in the game.
And why not here?
That's also interesting, but this will become,
Okay.
this space is more wide, so...
But this you can also cut it or not? Oh no. Oh,
No, it's very difficult to cut this.
okay.
If you cut it, then this will be just
Okay, and
taken.
what does white now do here or here?
Here. Yeah, this is because now white wants to take away the base and he wants to live on his own. Because if white would try to go out here, then this would be very nice for black, because black would just push white, maybe like, I don't know, like this or something, and yeah, this cut would, for example, look more interesting, and black gets something in the center instead of making only a base here. You see? Still, if white doesn't respond, black can cut the two groups off. He can separate them. So this kind of move invokes that white gets a lot of stones in the center. So what white does is he creates his own base and he takes away the base of black. So now black responds here. And now white, again, he tries to connect all his stones. So he is fighting back, and black also, it looks like black also has a weak group.
But now black can cut or not?
Yes, this is what black plays as well.
I'm strong.
Very nice. So he plays here now. And then like this.
Cut.
Cut. It looks like a co situation, but white is at a disadvantage because he's not live yet. So he has to play here. Black takes the ko as a threat, white responds. And where would you play now?
As black?
Yes, as black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is again also a mistake.
I don't like your smile, Mr. KGS Legend Murugandi.
Oh, sorry. It's very good suggestion again, because a lot of players make the same mistake. Before attacking,
Yeah.
you always have to come back to your own weaknesses. You have to get rid of your own weaknesses.
Maybe I'm not. Sorry, viewers.
So right now, white can cut here. Do you see this? If white cuts here, black just defends. White will connect like this, or well, like this is still painful, but like this, for example. And it will be a very difficult fight for black. So instead of allowing this to happen, you have to come back. If you fight here first,
But he cannot. Did he see this when he played this, or that he?
Yeah,
like
that-
intuition.
that's very good. You see now that this stone, this peak, has a function that Alexander played earlier. Of course, he didn't know exactly what would happen, but it was a free move. So while he was playing, he saw that if he would do this, then black would have to come back, and this stone has a great role now in the game. Suddenly, this free move that he got for free, you know, functions, has a good function. So black came back here now in the game.
Now white can play here. It's the same.
Sorry,
It's
yes,
a free move.
yes, exactly. So now white squeezes all the agi out of the situation. Yeah, because black didn't want to get cut here, so white says, okay, so if you don't want to get cut, then you have to respond again, which also happens.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So actually, from this move, black had to do 1, 2, 3 moves in
Yeah.
a way.
3 more or less dame points.
Wow.
That's very nice. And now white has sent him because of this move, and he can reinforce his own weakness. You see?
Impressive.
So let's continue. Where do you think black would play now?
Well, okay, black is safe.
Yes. Well, let me spare you the trouble.
Okay.
Black played here. Because now you can see that white is still more or less at a disadvantage. Because, well, he got Sente to defend his weak group here. But now this is not complete yet. Because if it would be white's turn, he would want to play in this point. So now black is very strong here because of all the fighting. So he can attack something else again. So black is still, you know, somehow in the lead. But white is fighting back, and it's not so easy anymore. So normally,
And he got points, white.
yes, he got
Well, black is like.
it's only strength now.
Yeah.
So he has to fight with the strength. So normally now this response would be correct for white locally to make territory and make the shape. But this would be too submissive in this case, because if white plays here, black will just make a base and somehow aim at this again, and at the aji in the corner here. This is too easy.
For black.
For black, yes. So what white does is pincer to fight again. He's still showing fighting spirit. He can't lean back, he can't take it easy, he has to take initiative again. So black just jumps now, white jumps along, and you would expect maybe black to play here, but it's the same principle that I showed you before. If you just jump.
Oh, this one in this position somewhere here.
Yeah, and that was over here. If you jump now, instead of just focusing on one thing, you focus on two things, because first you try to go through and separate white's weak group from his strong group, and this becomes a lot weaker because of this stone. So white's corner is still in trouble again. Yeah.
Wow.
So now
It just looks, he's like running away, but in fact he's attacking with this move.
Yeah.
Great, great.
exactly. So now white still has a lot of problems. If he would just defend, then yeah, it would be too slow. Because black would play somewhere over here and make his territory safe. This is still in trouble. So this is too slow. So now white played a very interesting move, very nice move, that again shows tremendous fighting spirit from Alexander, which is here. It's
I think I could have like guessed 50 times and not find this move.
yeah, it's very, very interesting. I think normally such a move, a connecting move, touching move, is not really good, because black will just take points. But now this move is aiming for the Aji here in the corner, and these stones, they're still not completely safe.
Yeah, I would also have
And
my
if-
eyes on this.
If black would just take the corner, then this stone looks very much alone now. It's separated from the rest, and still these two stones function together. So you can see that the free move that Alexander played earlier had a...
I just wanted
the
to
use.
mention.
Yeah. So this move and this, at first they look like they don't have any follow-ups, they don't have a reason, but later in the game you can see that they're really nice. This move is a very interesting fighting move, and well, it becomes very difficult from this point on. So maybe it's better to continue next time.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
KGS legend Murugandi, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.